Hi everybody in YouTube world. It's June, your Tarot Queen, your mouth of the South. So I did get I did get a new deck for my birthday this past year, last year, December. And it kind of reminds me, I haven't used it at all. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know if anybody's read that book, The Night Circus, but it kind of reminds me of that. It's really kind of a cool book, the book is. And this is called the Phantom Wise Tarot. And it comes in this nice little box. You can pull the little string, well, it has a book with it, they all do. Pull the little string and all the cards will come out. Now they're kind of thick cards and these are matted. They're not real shiny. And like I said, I haven't used them, so they're all still really super in order. And they're black and white. So, I'm gonna shuffle them up real good. And again, while I'm just shuffling, I wanna thank everybody for liking and subscribing and sharing. We're inching our way up to 2,500 and I get to pull a name out of the bowl. I'm so excited about that. To win the quilt by the ever-talented Eleanor. And it's a beautiful quilt. It's got sunflowers on it, which are my favorite flower. So, and I like orange a lot too, but anyway. It is my favorite flower of all times. And these are like new. I haven't played with them at all, so I'm gonna do a really good shuffle with them. Because they will be kind of, you'll get all cups, or you'll get all majors, or you'll get all minors, or something crazy. So we're gonna shuffle them up really good and do a reading for someone later on. I'm gonna pick a name. I already got a name in mind, and that's Miss Maureen Brown, 4718. But this one is not for Maureen. This is for somebody out there, and hopefully the one for Maureen will hit her. So thank you, Maureen, for subscribing to my channel and commenting a lot. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate all the people who contribute to my channel and comment and like and share and make it grow. So thank you guys, and I'm really appreciative that you like my content. So and there are a few that, you know, give me a lot of comments, and I want to get to all of them eventually. This is just for somebody out there in the world today. So, and you never know, it could be two somebodies. But this is a very new deck, so it's really stiff, and I've not really played with it enough to know how well it resonates with me, but we'll find out. I really did like the book Night Circus. It was really good. I forget the author, but I liked it. This will be my second time reading it, but and they're matted. They have a really matted texture to them. They're really cool. So far, they're cool anyway. It's kind of a modern looking deck. I like more traditional, more traditional tarot, but I collect tarot, so you never know, somebody's trying to call in here. People always bugging me. when I'm at work. Spam, usually. I get more spam calls than any call ever. That's all you have to say to this person. Wants me to shuffle one more time. This is for someone who happens up on my channel. This is going to be for you or somebody who's listening in. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Looks like they're having a party with a piñata. It's kind of a family. It's like they're ganging up on a family member who is the piñata. Oh, but anyway, it is the Five of Wands, and it's like it's a tug of war, and it seems like everybody's ganging up on one of their family members in this card. Sorry, I hope you're not the one they're ganging up on, and if you are, you shouldn't gang up. Let's try to listen. Hear them out. This is the Ace of Swords, and they call it, no, this is the Page of Swords. This is a Taurus type of individual, and this is an immature or a younger Taurus, one who hasn't really lived yet and is kind of like bullheaded and stubborn, and you guys are probably trying to beat the stubborn out of them, or this person. But it's like sometimes you got to let them live and let go. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You know, sometimes you just got to let it go. You know, you just got to be like, well, all right, we tried to warn you, but okay. And you don't have to do the I told you so's either, but you can't make somebody do something if they're being too stubborn to even hear you. So, yeah, no. Then they have the Two of Pentacles, and you know they're doing the horse and pony trick. They're trying to balance, what they have versus what they want, and they're very stubborn about what they want. So sometimes you just got to get what you need and be happy with what you got and get what you need. And, don't do the horse and pony show or the juggling act or anything. Just be happy with what you got and be blessed that you have that, and thankful and humble, and things will come to you. You just have to work for them or manifest it, So, and they have choices, and it's matters of the heart, and sometimes those are the hardest choices. But sometimes we gotta let people make their own choice, even though we know the best one for them is what it is. But sometimes they gotta learn those lessons, that they've got to think about it and really pay attention. I believe if they take their time, and maybe they are hearing you, they're just too stubborn to admit it. So, be hopeful that they are picking up what you're laying down and make that right decision. And if they don't, it's a learning lesson for them. And, no, we don't want our loved ones to be hurt. We sure don't. But sometimes they got to learn to walk, or learn to crawl before they can walk, and then walk before they can run. They got to learn. And the only way to learn is by doing. So, and experiencing things, and maybe that'll mature them up a little bit. Six of Cups. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. All right, they're gonna get a real good lesson in maturity. So good. I think that's good. I think it may sting a little bit, but they will learn, And it's okay. You've done the best that you could do for this person. And sometimes it just takes them to learn on their own. And that's it. So I'm going to just stick these back in here, not in the same way, because I did that last time. I just kind of put them in a pile and it kind of came back up. So we're going to see if that happens again. And this, again, is from Maureen Brown 4718. And Maureen Brown, thank you so much for commenting on just about every video I put out. I appreciate it so much. And your name is in the bowl quite a bit. So you never know, you could be the one that wins that beautiful quilt by Eleanor. So let's see what universe has to say for you, Maureen. And I do want to say that if anybody wants a private consultation with me, you can send me an email at JuneWagner633. I will put that in the description, so look for it if you'd like to, you know, at Yahoo, if you'd like to get a private consultation or a mystery box or whatever. And I will be putting content on the bottom of my screens, you know, like a little ticker tape that shows what I sell, shows some things that I sell. So at least t-shirts for now. We'll see what's going a little later. I've got to get that going. I got a lot on my plate, but normally I pull from the top when I'm doing this, so I'm going to pull from the top when I'm shuffling for Maureen, although I do want to see what this card is. It's Page of Swords. It's that Taurus again. So Taurus out there, if you're listening, please try to hear what other people are saying and try to be open-minded a little bit, just a little. So maybe you won't have to learn the hard lesson. So anyway, I'm going to shuffle for Maureen now. Maureen Brown, 4718. What does she need to know today? Okay, the Hierophant. You know, this is you know, kind of studies, you know, it's more my religious card or my marriage card, you know, and it's your situation. You're kind of getting your feet wet with different practices and different ways of thinking and going outside the box, not necessarily by organized religion, but by spirituality, which I think is pretty awesome. Then you have the Two of Wands in your enemy position, and you know, sometimes you know, you don't really need another person to help you. Like I used to think in business, I always had to have a partner, but you don't really have to have a partner, especially if you're the one doing it. And I think sometimes some partners can drag you down, or like I had a business partner prior to my last shop that I had, and it didn't work. You know, it just didn't work out. And nothing bad on them or me. It's just we didn't always see eye to eye. And we were both Sagittarius. You'd think we would, but we didn't. So longing for a partner or wanting a partner to help you with, or to be just support system sometimes is not always the best for you right now. So, because sometimes they just can't be, you know, or a friend even for that matter. And you know what? I think that you got a major arcana, two major arcanas here. This is the Temperance card, which is, for me, is your voice isn't being heard, but this is in your ally position. So I think that it's trying to say that I'm glad that it's not being heard, because you may be taking something the wrong way, and if you expressed it, it might cause a rift in your relationship. So I think that it's just trying to say that you are, you know, and you got the little goddess symbol on your arm. But anyway, it's just trying to say that sometimes listening is better than speaking, and that's in your ally position. So maybe listen instead of speaking. I can't wait till it's your turn, but I get it. And sometimes you want to make a point, so you're trying to jump in there and make that point before you forget it or whatever. But sometimes it's better just to sit back and observe, not say anything. And for you right now, in this instance, I believe that you're looking for that spirituality, and I don't think you need anybody else to help you with that. I think that you can find that on your own, and you need to sit back and listen, and that's in your ally position. So that would say to me that you are in need of listening to what people are saying, or what, you know, if you're going to an organization like a pagan night out or a Wiccan thing, or a, you know, wherever, or a tarot class, you know, listen to what they're saying and see if that works for you. And it might, and it might not, you know. And then you have the Death card as your outcome. It is upside down, so I don't see a lot of change. I think that you just need to be patient with yourself and patient with those around you, and find your path. Find your spiritual path. Not necessarily your human life path, but your spiritual path, your calling, if you will, if it were. So now I'm going to do that last little card thing I do for that. And this is for Marine Brown, and I hope it hit you. I hope it helped you with something you might be struggling with, or don't even know you're struggling with. So we're going to shuffle it back up a couple times here. And we're going to spread it out. Pick your battles wisely. Yep. If it ain't worth fighting, I wouldn't fight it. I wouldn't sweat it. I wouldn't even bring it up. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed that, Maureen. Because I know I enjoy seeing your name on my comments. I really do. I hope you enjoyed that, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate all who contribute to my channel with both subscriptions, likes, and subscribes, and listening to me ramble on about tarot. So with all that being said, stay mystical, and I'm out of here.